such a huge fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I still like them today. The new stuff isn't actually all that bad, but nothing will ever beat the classic, man. One of the most marketable things of the 90s for sure. Of course, they had the cartoon, they had the toys, they had all the things you could wear, like shirts and these bandanas here. In fact, 80stees.com is still pumping out cool Ninja Turtle stuff here. There were the video games, and of course, there was the cereal. Once again, this cereal is made by Purina Ralston. Now, Ralston in the late 80s and early 90s was like the LJN of Nintendo. They would license anything if it meant people would buy it, including Batman cereal, one of my favorites of all time, Breakfast with Barbie, even the Addams Family. Now, this is just one of the ones that came out. There was one later on that had the pizza-shaped marshmallows in it, still sealed, and one thing I do love about Ralston is they don't skip, man. This thing is full all the way to the top. And like the Ninja Turtles always had a positive message, you can even win a scholarship with this one. I wonder if I won. I could probably use it. Let's look inside. I always want to pull it out first, just in case there's any, like, bug carcasses or weevils or anything like that. This one looks pretty good. And, what do you know? There's still the Color crayons. There we go. The initial whiff test. Oh, I could smell it from here. I didn't have to breathe naturally, and I could... Yeah. It's really, in its core, Rice Chex with marshmallows. It's all it really is. Here's what the green Ninja Turtle looks like in the cereal. So bad, kind of looks like a turtle. More like a Tai Chi turtle than a Ninja Turtle. Turn it upside down, now it's a capoeira turtle. I'm guessing these orange marshmallows are supposed to be nunchucks, as Michelangelo wears orange and he has nunchucks. Now at first I thought the red one was supposed to be a sai, maybe, for Raphael's sai, but it looks more like a ninja throwing star. Papa! And then the purple and blue pieces look like they could be swords. The purple pieces should be Donatello's bow staff, but every single one of them has that notch in the middle. And then, of course, the blue one could be the katana for Leonardo. Yeah, so it's anyone's guess. This is just your traditional piece of Rice Chex. It could be a ninja net, maybe, if you want to use your imagination. Or a very handy pouch for keeping your katana. Little appetizer, little hors d'oeuvre, if you will. Bon appetit. Or cowabunga. Oh, God. Now, my friend John Hancock, when he saw one of my previous videos, said, pour in the milk and then wait to see if any weevils rise in their deathly drowning before you eat it, because that might be the sign that you had weevils. His advice was not, don't eat the cereal, you'll die. His advice was, wait for the weevils to drown first. Thanks, John. I love you, man. I think we're safe. It's one thing I did like about this. They didn't skimp on the marshmallows, man. Once again, cowabunga. Second thoughts. I can't think about it.
You probably have a tubal worm in your
stomach. Oh, God. Oh, no. It's not the cereal, it's the marshmallows. It's still crunchy. And it's funny, the Rice Chex, it tastes like old cereal, but those marshmallows are something straight out of Krang's ass. This is way worse than the Batman cereal. So I wouldn't recommend doing this, but if you want to relive the magic, it's okay. You can just buy any box of Rice Chex. Actually, you can make it better. They have vanilla Chex now. You can also pick up some of these at most grocery stores right around the hot chocolate area. They look like dehydrated marshmallows from hot chocolate, and that's because they are. It's the same kind of marshmallows they put in cereal. So maybe it won't look the same. You can even just go to cerealmarshmallows.com and buy cereal marshmallows that have some kind of fun shapes to them. You can use your imagination there. So that was pretty disgusting, but I also did a few other videos. And if you happen to have a cereal that's been sitting in your pantry for several years, let me know. I'd love to try it out on video. Especially if you have the elusive Nintendo cereal, I would appreciate it.
Probably have a tapeworm now.